Good morning guys, it's only me again, just Jenny from Just Jenny Journaling. Welcome back to my channel. Do you know what? So this is a kind of impromptu little video because according to my last one, I'd finished decorating the inside of my scripture journal. Well, the inside covers, and I'm just about to start decorating the inside, you know, embellishing the pages. One of the things I'm going to be doing is using pages from my Daphne's diary, and I have started to pull some pages and bits and pieces out first already, but I thought I'd switch the video on and just share my process in how I choose different things, because this really is a good resource, any magazine you have, but Daphne's diary in particular is absolutely beautiful, as you know. Once you've read, save some of the articles if you want to save them, but rather than having your back issues sitting there just piling up and not being used, I find actually using them in my journals, personal journals, to be an absolute boon. And especially if you are starting out with your journaling as a beginner, haven't got lots of resources, this kind of video idea might be useful. So I'll start just by, first of all, these are a couple of things, some of the things that I've started to pull out already. Some I'd been using from before, so let me just go through. I'll show you what I've done with different things, and then I'll go through a couple of the magazines and just, as I go through them, show you my process of thought. So this is one of my old, my scripture journal from the spring, and this here, for instance, this inside page was a Daphne's diary page. I can't remember exactly where it was, but it was a Daphne's diary page, and I just popped that in. The front, and was there another one? I think just here. Yeah. I started, yeah, so this was something for May, which has got quite a lot of meaning for me, Let New Adventures Begin. And so this was from a Daphne's diary, and so was this. This was just from one of their travel, you know, they do a little travel section. This was on some gardens, I think. So all this and this was just part of the page. I think this was one of their little stickers. Yeah, so it just, you know, just a couple of bits, and it looks lovely. So that's from that one. So that's this here is my I've recently just finished attending a virtual convention over July and August. Powerful by Faith, and it was fabulous, absolutely fabulous. But this, have I got a couple of things in there? Yeah. The cover, I actually collaged the pieces from Daphne's diary. So this here, this base is some beautiful kind of textured looking scrapbook paper, but this here is a Daphne's diary page, and these little elements are from a Daphne's diary cover, beautiful. And so are these separately, fussy cut out and layered, and I absolutely love it. Let me just check. What have I got here? Have I popped? Yeah, I actually popped a whole cover in. I popped a whole cover in. Well, a bit of a cover, not a whole cover, but you know, and this signature. And I just love that image. I love the image of the pen. Was that Daphne's diary as well? Let me just see. No, that was from their sticker book. I've got that too. So where's the other side? Anyway, so that's my Daphne's diary, just from that little section there, so you can see that. So that was one thing, and then what else have I done? I did a few in this one. This is my latest scripture journal, one before this that I've just finished. So Daisy, from Katie Daisy book that I have, and I shall be using some of those pages in here. But this was the back pocket. This is the back pocket for this scripture journal, and I just did a little bit here This was from Daphne's diary, which I absolutely love, and I'll show you. I've earmarked a couple more like that, and I've just placed it on some old vintage writing paper. And was it on that one? No, not that one. Yeah, paste it on some old vintage writing paper, and that's, yeah. So yeah, I just love the way that the colours go with this fabric. I love it. I love it. Have I got something else there that I wanted to show? Let's just have a look. Let's just have a look. Oh yes, this was a Daphne's diary. Just a part of a page, which I thought looked fabulous. I love the books. I love the books. I love the colours on those. And is there one here? No. Oh yes, this one. This was part of a Daphne's diary article on a gentleman whose artwork is all like this, and I absolutely loved it. I loved it. I love the colours, and I just love the way the colours go with the washi that I was using as well. So well, that's another one. And finally, have I got a little bit in here? Yeah, I think this one is just on the back page. So this here was my this is my school daily planner for my school, and so this here I used, this is from Daphne's diary, this is an old photography envelope, a photograph envelope, and I popped that on the back so I can put things in. And did I put stuff? Yeah, this is just, I still haven't coloured this in. I liked that. I like that a lot. Yeah, so just give you a few ideas of what you can do with the bits and pieces that you find. So let's just go for it. I will show you what I've pulled out. I'll show you what I've pulled out so far, and then we can go through. So first and foremost, I've just pulled out some edging. Just some edging, and you'll see all the way through that the Daphne's diaries, like the recipes, have I used all those? They have the beautiful edging. Let's have a look here. Well, actually, this is the brand. This is a newer one, which I haven't looked through yet. I probably won't be using from this, but as you can see, this would make a really nice cover. But as you go through, oh, so for instance, this would be absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, it would be very unusual to be able to find a book, a journal big enough to use the whole page. But something like that, just fussy cut out, or even rough torn and inked across the top of a page, would be absolutely fabulous. And there's even a little bit on this side as well. These would be really fun, just fussy cut out and then placed on a collage. So you could use that. This here, if you wanted to use it for the centre of centre of a journal, would be fabulous. Now this is what I was talking about around the edges. These here, these little recipe cards are always made to come out. They're made to come out if you wanted to, and that way you can take your recipe cards out. There's my little, I do have a little Stanley knife somewhere, which I haven't prepared to bring. Anyway, so Stanley knife. And then you've got this then, all for around the edges. You can cut off, and you can use the strips down on the edges of your pages, which I have done in here, I think. So this is lovely. You could fussy cut that out if you wanted, which would be really nice to put as a collage somewhere. This is beautiful. You could even, possibly if you were careful, on a traveller's notebook centre insert, you could probably get up to about here. So you could use it just for a centre spread for one of your traveller's notebooks. How beautiful is that? So you could even just fussy cut this little bit here, take that out, or I'd actually even just take some of this page like so, quite happily, and edge it, use it along the edge, or a whole page of this diary. For instance, on this journal here, on the inside, you could use it on a whole page on one side and maybe stencil on the other side, to pull out some of the colours. What else have we got in here? Oh, how beautiful is that? I would probably even just tear it, ink it and pop it into my journal. That would be lovely. So to actually make even your own little, what's the word? Journal cards like this. So for instance, you get a piece of scrapbook paper that you might like, you might not so much, but it'd be interesting as a background, and then place one of these images on your card. You've got a gorgeous journal card there. And what I've done on this is just take some plain white paper and then stuck it, gone around with the pinking shears so it looks a bit like a stamp. Put that on a base, and then it looks absolutely fabulous. These can be used. It could be cut out and used. This would be beautiful. Fussy cut, actually, the two of them. Or even this whole section here could be fussy cut out and placed onto a page, and then you could have these as well, or even rough tear that. And then at the top, can you see you've got your edging? So you can take this off and use as edging on a page. These are gorgeous, these little projects that they do. Now I quite happily just cut these all separately and have them on pages like so. Oh wow. Now there's tiling at the top there. It's fabulous. Oh, look at that. How gorgeous would that be on one of your pages? Once you've, maybe you'd want to keep your copy for a year or so, or it just depends on how quickly you read things. And I'd rather use something like this in one of my journals. This is gorgeous. So that could be just cut there. Actually, this whole bit here, this whole piece here could be used, and you could write journal around it. And this cover is absolutely gorgeous. So that's that one. I did start to look through here, I think. So as you can see, I've started on this one already. What a lovely little image this is here of this lady. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. This is beautiful. It would be good if you had a collage or glue book. So if you had like a large glue book that you just use for gluing your images in and making collages, this would be fabulous, because I don't think you'd want to cut this down. And I don't think, actually, let's have a look at that. That might just be, I could just about get away with that actually on that size journal. All said and done. Beautiful image here. I thought, oh, I loved this beautiful image here of the sewing machine. That could be lovely. That could be lovely. And any of these, if you were to maybe just cut this like that, pop it onto a page and use it as a feature, or onto a journaling card, and then you can make your journaling card into a pocket and then pop that onto your page and then tuck things in behind it. Look at this little thing here, this little image here. Now I remember years ago when I first came across Daphne's diary and these ideas, they're not original to me, these are beautiful images, aren't they? They were from, oh, I like this, just by the way, I love that. In fact, I'm starting a journal, oh, let me see if I can find it, for me, for my food plans, my meal plans and things. I'm going to use this Reader's Digest. And it's going to be huge. I'm going to put recipes in, food plans for weekly, and my weekly shopping list to go with the food plan. So that, I think, would go really nicely in that journal. You might see it again once I finally get round to that. That is gorgeous. This is a lovely image. Now this here, look at how many you've got here. You could just lift. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. This, do you know what? I'm kind of, I like the idea of this. This kind of reminds me of a fly's head, so I don't know. But this is nice. This is beautiful. It can be used. And these can, all this around the, can be cut and used. So I'd probably use that. I'd probably use that somewhere because that's just so special. I'd use this across a page probably, and I'd write on it. I like these. That can be cut out and popped into my journal, and so can that. And then you've got the edging around here, the strips, so you could just put down the side of a journal, a page, or down. So use like washi across the top. These little things here are just so pretty and can be cut out and mounted on something else. This is beautiful. Oh, and look at this little one here. Can you see that? How lovely would that be? So. In fact, yeah, I've got this. I'd love that. I'd love that on just cut out on a page, maybe on something a little bit vintage. What's the word? Vintage book page that you've cut out of something. This again. Look at that. Gorgeous. Either with the words, to be honest, that's the words on this red goes with yellow. It's talking about colour combinations found in the world around us. Nature's palette, and I think it's lovely. So, or you could use, oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's lovely. That's lovely. That's lovely. Beautiful, like that. Lovely journal card, journal card. These are lovely. That is gorgeous. That's gorgeous. You could leave that as is, or you could put like a little, put some paper over the top so you can journal around there if you wanted. Absolutely love that. So that's just a couple. Oh, this, I'm undecided. This lady does this beautiful envelope art. Look at her beautiful work. But I'm looking at these thinking, oh, do you know what? They could sit in this magazine, or I could cut these out and pop them into my journal, which I think I might have to do, and just appreciate them more so than them being locked away. That's lovely. Love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. This is nice. That's really pretty. That's really pretty. I love that. That could be just cut out, placed on somewhere, and really bring a page to life. I've actually got some napkin like this. I love that too. I love this. I love the stripes, looks like. These, how beautiful are these, just to be cut out should you wish to, or if you wanted to just use as a beginning, put the whole thing down and collage over the top of it, stick some other things down. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous as well. Absolutely gorgeous. So that's just a kind of very quick what's the word, précis of how I would and I will be lifting things, and you'll see them in this. We'll be doing that soon. So that's something I've pulled out. Love it, love it. This can be torn. I think I could probably tear it maybe from about there, tear it across, and then I put half over here, I put the other half down there, and then in between there's lots of journaling space, but I could actually journal over the page anyway. These, yeah, as you can see, are little bits of side washi. Can build 2 or 3. This I pulled out because I absolutely adore this image here. I love this old post box, and I kept thinking I might actually just fussy cut the whole thing. So that there, and there, and that. I think that's going to go really nicely. And then perhaps have some of my vintage postage stamps on the other side. This I thought could go nicely with something like something like this idea, you know, where you've got, yeah, so either fussy cut that, although I really love this. I love the blue behind it. I might actually leave that as is. I might leave it as is, put a little cut, something on there, maybe just tear through here. And that could be a lovely page again. Can you visualise that? I'll visualise that in my journal. So I've cut that out. I love these. I love these. I love this. I think this is awesome. So I'll probably, I might actually just cut this out. So I've got this, got the edging, and then I might just pop a little piece of paper over that so I can journal on it. But I love the clean colours on that. This I really like. It's quite, I'll probably tear this, probably pop her somewhere else, and that could go across the bottom of the page. And what would be lovely is to have a stenciling on the rest of the page, maybe in green or pink, and that will make a beautiful page. So, and this one, I really liked it actually. I love the colours, but I think that might be more suited to my food journal. Sorted to my food journal. So I'll see you soon, guys. This was just a bonus really, because I'm just starting to, yeah, and I thought maybe it might be useful for some to see how you can embellish your journals without spending lots of money. If you've got other magazines that are sitting in your stash that you might just send to landfill or something, don't fret about trying to find lots of extra bits and pieces for your journal. Just use what you've got. So I'm going to start on that. I will turn on the camera again when I do decorate this. So I'll be doing stenciling, etc., etc., and I'll probably do 5 minutes of each when I'm doing, you know, different techniques. Put the video together so it's not too boring for everybody, and you can join me as I embellish this. So take care, guys. I will see you anon, and join me in the next video. Bye-bye. Bye.